Welcome back to True Hall of Fame Builds. Y'all already know I'm your host, Michael May. Listen, this is the problem. This is the problem that I have with these young Thundercat dudes. That dudes is 16 years old. My man probably can't even drive yet. He probably still has a learner's permit where he has to drive with his parents. Like, I'm just saying, probably ain't even old enough to have a drink. I want y'all to listen to this man's argument, and then we're gonna dive into this. I gotta do this. One of my guys sent me this. I got to do this video. Listen to this young Thundercat dude who think that he know what he talking about. Let's pay attention. Or if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn notifications. Y'all already know. Let's get into this. Let's get into this GOAT debate. Let's go. Who had more help in their career?
Well, just the other day, I was on Instagram and I saw this.
I know, y'all. It's laughable. I know. This guy looked like he could barely buy groceries. I get it. He probably still living in his parents' basement, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just, this is the problem. This is the issue that we have with this debate. Because you have, see, hear me out. I'm going to do another video where you guys can understand that there are people who've lived and broadcast commentators in both eras, and they say they still haven't seen anything like Michael Jordan. But this guy, what happens is this: he's, probably still a little wet behind the ears. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and he doesn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his parents should have showed him something better. You know what I'm saying? Then he wouldn't be out here making an ass out of himself. But we gonna rock and roll. I want y'all to hear. This is the disingenuous argument that these young cats do not understand. Let's pay attention.
Stupid post, and it said that LeBron James needed a whole Justice League to get 4 rings in 10 tries, but Michael Jordan only needed 1 Robin to win 6 rings. That is one of the most utterly ridiculous statements and posts I think I've ever seen in my life. Mainly because Jordan did not only need Scottie Pippen. Did you forget Dennis Rodman? Debatably the greatest defender and rebounder in the history of basketball. Did you forget about Steve Kerr, Craig Hodges, 2 of the...
Listen, just keep listening. Just keep listening.
Greatest three-point shooters in the history of basketball.
So he's already going down a slippery slope. He wants to speak about shooters. Oh, shit. Yo, this is funny. I'm gonna let him continue to talk.
Did you forget about Horace Grant? What about Ron Harper, damn it? Lockdown defending point guard. Did you forget about him? Like,
You know what's so funny? People always mention Horace Grant. Horace Grant wasn't Horace Grant till Jordan developed him. He became Horace Grant because he was with Jordan. Because that first year with Jordan, he didn't come out swinging for the fence. Let's be clear. Let's be clear, but I'm gonna continue to let him embarrass himself. Let's keep going.
God, Jordan had role players, okay? Let me get this straight. In
So Jordan had role players. Every team has role players. Listen to this foolery, bro. And mind you, Dennis Rodman. See, I think people don't understand. Dennis Rodman wasn't rocking with Jordan for all his championships. Dennis Rodman came in the last 3. I just want to be clear. Last time I checked, Jordan's first championship was not with Robin. Second one was not with Robin. I could be wrong. See, he hasn't done his homework. He thinks all those championships came with Rodman. Like I said, maybe his father should have sat him down and spoke to him first, like, son, you about to go out there and look crazy. Don't go out there and look crazy, but let's keep him rocking and rolling. There's a reason why when he beat the bad boy Pistons, who was on there. But we're not going to talk about it. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Let's keep going.
There's a leader, and then there is a support, and then there's role players. If he needed Steve Kerr to make a shot, he made the damn shot. If he needed Dennis Rodman to go grab a rebound or lock his man down, he did exactly that. If he needed Craig Hodges to shoot a 3, if he needed...
Are you... Yo, I'm already like getting a headache. Just like it just started, bro. It just started. This kid is trying to build a channel. He's been doing it for over a year, and he's just pulling at strings right now. Bro, this is probably the worst I've ever heard anybody's argument. But let's keep going.
Scottie Pippen
If he needed Kerr, yes. How many shots did Kerr take? Kerr was more of an active player on the Cavs than he ever was on the Bulls. Him and John Paxson very well knew that their position on the team was going to be just a role player. Like, whenever I needed to step up, that's a part of being a role player. You got to get ready for your shot. This kid... So hold on. So you're mad because somebody did their job well, which is a role player? Really?
Start scoring some more points while he sits on the bench. He did that. He had these role players. What role players did LeBron James...
Listen. You see his passion? What role players did LeBron James have? Now listen, just let's to a small piece of his list. Listen.
James have.
What did he have?
Which ones?
Which ones?
The players in the Justice League that they showed in the post was Derrick Rose. He was out of his prime when he played with LeBron. He was completely trash.
Okay, whatever.
Carmelo Anthony, same exact thing. Russell Westbrook, same exact thing. Anthony Davis, sure.
Now pay attention. Dwayne
Wade, sure. Kyrie Irving, sure. Chris Bosh, I guess so.
You guess so? This is the problem with these little young Thundercats, because I bet you he don't even know who Chris Bosh is. I bet you he didn't even know the season before that Chris Bosh was in the running for MVP. I bet you he didn't know that. On the Toronto Raptors before he came to the Heat. The very next, that's why they went and got Bosh, because Bosh was killing the league. Bosh was killing. I guess so. This is the problem. How do you grow a channel and you sound as dumb as this young kid right here? I guess so on Chris Bosh. It ain't his fault that when he came to play with LeBron, LeBron didn't give him the free reign to be the monster that he was on Toronto. Hey, whose fault is that? But let's keep going. Listen, y'all, listen. Okay.
Ray Allen, not really. He hit one really big shot, and yeah, he hit some threes. But besides that, not really that great of an impact. Kevin.
Who? How does this kid have a YouTube channel? I hope that this kid is just purely trolling and he's just trying to I don't know what he's doing. He's just trying to just stir up controversy. Ray Allen, not that big of a player. Oh, you mean the person that helped LeBron learn how to shoot? Oh, you mean the person that helped LeBron learn how to shoot free throws? Oh. But he's not that good. He's not that good. Not that good. Not that good. Ray Allen? Are you kidding me? One of the best shooters in the world. He's talking about Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr. And he didn't even say John Paxson. My man said, and freaking Fulano from the bench, who took one shot every 6 games. What? Ray Allen was not really that big of a deal. Chris Bosh, not that really big of a deal. Where is his parents? Where is his parents? Bruh.
Love, sure. Shaq?
Kevin Love, sure. All right, let's go.
Shaq was literally in his last few years in the
No
league
one cares
when he
about
played with
Shaq.
LeBron. And that was when LeBron.
Shaq was just trying to go around from team to team, trying to help as many teams get a championship as possible. We already know what Shaq's mission was. Let's keep going.
Beginning of his career, they did nothing together. They did nothing. All right, it drives me insane.
It does.
How they just try and pick people and say, oh yeah, because he had this superstar, doesn't matter when it was in their career, he's gonna do great. That's not how it works.
So now we're gonna stop. Now y'all already know the reason why Kyrie really left LeBron is because the Cleveland championship, that MVP, finals MVP, should have been Kyrie Irving's. It was not LeBron. The person who carried that team was Kyrie Irving. LeBron, obviously he was a bigger name. That's why he didn't want to play with LeBron. But hold on, y'all. Let's fact check him. Let's go. Let's fact check him. The teammates that LeBron played with throughout his career. I must have never heard of Big Z. He must have never heard of him. Where's his dad? Where's his dad? Bosh, we already know that. Wade, we already know. Allen, we already know. Kevin Love. Anthony Davis. J.R. Smith. What is he gonna say? He was on decline. He was on decline. Who is he? Who is J.R. Smith? Who? So you're gonna just push. So hold on. The year that LeBron won the championships on the Cavs, that one championship, JR was a part of that. Y'all know JR was one of the biggest disappearing acts in the world. He would hit one game and miss the next. But you know what? He was active. Kyrie, Boozer, so we're gonna act like no, because he don't know who Boozer is. He don't know who Boozer is. One of the best defenders in the game. Great defender. Pretty damn one of the best post player at 6'9". He doesn't know. Mo Williams. He had Mo in his prime. He doesn't know, y'all. He doesn't know. This kid clearly is trying to build a channel and a career off of lies. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. But let's keep on going. Varejao was. They just love him in Cleveland. The girls love him because of his hair. It is with Tristan. So you mean Tristan, the man that LeBron forced to get signed because he was the big man for LeBron. Oh, but he was on the decline. He was on the decline, right? He was on the decline, right? Okay. If I am mistaken, I could be wrong, y'all. Didn't Tristan play with LeBron on the Heat? If not, cool. But I know he played with him on the Cavs for sure. Okay, no problem. Then he brought him. No. He didn't bring him over there. Ready? He's just Mr. Miami. We can't. I ain't gonna say nothing. But this man was a hell of a rebounder, right? Dante. He shouldn't have did what he did to LeBron with LeBron's moms and all that. That's cool, whatever. But nonetheless, you're saying that West wasn't a good player? He wasn't a role player? Are you kidding? Hold up. We're not even gonna get into this man right here. Hold on. Mario Chalmers. Hold up. So he wasn't a big part of LeBron's success on Miami. He didn't play a big part. He was the shooter. He was that shooter. Remember the guy you said Rodgers on the Bulls? He would shoot. Steve Kerr would shoot Steve Kerr. He did what Steve Kerr was doing. Ben, whatever. Dwight, whatever. Okay. So Larry, who came in the league under Michael Jordan, playing with him in the Washington, and then went over to LeBron. Larry was averaging. Hold up. Larry was killing it. What is this? Larry was killing. Larry, he had a prime Larry. Rondo. I'm not really sure when he played with Rondo. I mean, was it the Heat? No, it couldn't have been the Heat. Probably was when he came back to the Cavs. Oh, no, the Lakers. Westbrook has always been Westbrook. Even right now, Westbrook is still Westbrook. What are you saying? He can't shoot, but Westbrook is a problem. Nah, I know y'all forgot about him. I know y'all forgot about him right here. I know y'all forgot about this man right here. Sasha. Hold on. Sasha. He was a shoot. Hold up. Steve Kerr, Paxson, Sasha was a shooter. Young man, let me help you something. Go back and look at who Sasha was for LeBron. Shooter. Okay. So he knew not to mention Shane Battier. Because Shane Battier is definitely one of the pieces as the reason why LeBron won a chip in Miami. Shane Battier. Hold up. Let's go look at Jordan's list. Okay. It already looks different. Ready? I think, hold on. So let's do this. Dennis. I think the last 2-3 chips is when Dennis came. Horace got what? I think 2 rings with Jordan, or 3 maybe, whatever. Cool, no problem. Bet. Scotty. Right? Now look how it plummeted real fast. Steve Kerr was a shooter. Great. Sasha was a shooter. Shane Battier was a shooter. Ray Allen was a shooter. West, what? Hold up. Let's look at some shooters. Hold on. Let's look at some shooters. Bosh, shooter. Monster, shooter. Let's see. Shooter. Hold on. That's shooter 1. That's 2. That's 3. No. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Yeah, he didn't really shoot threes like that. That's 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Don't forget. Y'all guys are gonna stop trying to play my homie Jameson, because Jameson came off of his best year when LeBron picked him up the following year. So we're gonna cut the cap. Hold on. So that's plus 10. So let's see. Shooter. shooter. Yeah. Cool. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, and defender. Yeah, I got 4, fine. 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. He said Greg Hodges. Are you comparing him to Ray? Mind you, these two guys right here were just coming in on the Wizards. They were just coming in, and both of these boys broke off. My man went to Detroit, was killing, but he was who he was still. But he wasn't shooting the threes. He was at the time. He was more of a slasher. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. I didn't even get to 10. These are the teammates. What is he gonna say next? He had Luke Longley. What do you expect him to have? What do you expect him to do? He had Robert Parrish. He had Stacey King. He had John Sally. He had Benson. He had Judge Butcherlow. What the fuck his name is? What are you gonna say? Let's continue to hear this kid, man. Let's continue to hear this fluffery, man. This is the problem with these young kids, dog. These young kids, they stepping into an arena that they have no idea what they're doing. Let's keep going.
It's not how it works. I'm sorry.
Right, it's not how it works.
You need role players, and LeBron James never had role players, okay? He never had role players. But let's get into the
Mike Miller? Who's the kid with the flat top who's on his team in the Heat? The flat top kid. He had Iman Shumpert. He didn't have rope. This kid needs a father figure in his life, man.
Championships thing. If LeBron James, right, and this is a what if, but this is also coming by facts. When Kyrie Irving got injured in the 2015 finals, they were up 2-1 in that series. He got injured. Then it was 2-2. Then it went on from there. The Warriors won. But another thing is Kevin Love was injured before that series even started. So if Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving were both healthy in the 2015 finals, LeBron James would have won another ring. He'd have 5 rings right now because his second best player on the team was Matthew Dellavedova.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I ain't giving you no excuses, young man. You want to know why? Because everybody want to say Jordan played 15 seasons. Actually, Jordan played 13 and a half seasons. Because when Jordan left, Jordan actually is less than that because Jordan broke his foot the second year in the league. You see, Jordan did more with less time than LeBron did with 30 years in the league. See, this is what these young kids, I get it. Maybe he didn't finish school. Maybe he didn't finish school. Maybe math isn't really his strongest subject. But when somebody retires and then they come back, that's like when I see couples, hear me out. When I see couples who they be like, we've been together 20 years strong. Didn't you guys break up for like 3 years? Yeah, but we were still talking together and we were still. If you broke up, you were not together 23 years strong. What is wrong? Jordan left and came back. 10, 15 games of the season, whatever the case may be. Jordan left and came back. Started his career after college and still did more and has more rings in less time than Michael Jordan. Who is this guy? Somebody got to get this kid a bib and a bottle and put this kid to sleep.
Another thing is love how...
Okay, you love how, Tony.
For Jordan, we give him praise for not making the finals every year and losing in the first and second round before he had Scottie Pippen and the greatest coach of all time with Phil Jackson.
Hold on. See, listen. People, words mean something. You're not hearing what he's saying. Did you miss it? Or do you? I'll repeat it for you. Okay. So he just killed this whole argument. He just killed his entire argument. He said before Phil and before he got Scotty, before he got what? His role players. Oh. I understand now. But LeBron came into a league with Big Z, with Big Mo. He came into a team. See, people want to discredit the teams that no, you know what it is? They wanted LeBron to have superstars. He had to have Anthony Davis. He had to start with the no. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. But let's keep listening to him.
And all these other great players. We don't diminish him for not getting to the
all these other great players, bro. All these other great players. Wow. I didn't know Jordan had a lot of great players around him like that, but okay.
Finals, but we diminished LeBron James for getting to 10 finals and only winning 4. And in some of those finals, he got absolutely screwed. The first one, he was 4 years in the league, which is the very age that someone gets drafted in the NBA. He gets his trash team to the freaking finals, and they get swept by a dynasty Spurs team, led by Tim Duncan.
This is the argument we had yesterday. You ready? 35-year-old Tim Duncan, 36-year-old Tony Parker, and 37-year-old Manu Ginobili. You see? Hear me out. You ready? Hear me. Would you say that that's a player's prime? 35 years old? When most players are out of the league at that time. But hold on. So you would think that LeBron would rise to the occasion. He got completely obliterated by a team led by Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan. At 35. If you're going to praise LeBron, look what LeBron is doing at 40 years old. You got to praise Tim Duncan for what he did at 35. Hold on. That scrolls me back to the same argument that I said. People always be like, yeah, heard Shay say, oh, when Jordan beat Magic, he was like 75 years old. Hold on. Y'all guys, y'all didn't hear that, right? Y'all didn't hear Shay say that? Hold up. Y'all didn't hear Shay say that, right? Okay, hold up. We're gonna go through this process right now. I'm gonna get it for y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna get it for y'all. I want y'all to hear him say it out of his mouth. Hold up, right here. I want y'all to hear it. Shout out to Uncut. I want y'all to hear it.
With smart water alkaline.
I want y'all to hear his argument.
I paid off $495,000 in debt within 18 months using what I now call my...
Well, it's officially happened. Shannon Sharp, formerly of Undisputed, has joined Stephen A. Smith at First
Hold
Take.
up.
And on Shannon Sharp for Roe.
You seen him do it.
I'm not denying that.
Shut down Tony Park on one end. In the last 5 minutes, say I got Timmy D.
I also saw him get checked when Jason Terry was guarding him in the post in this final against Dallas. You going to deny that?
No.
Hold on, and that's another thing. People always want to talk crazy. LeBron got beat by a 37-year-old Jason Kidd. LeBron got checked by a Jason Terry. Dirk Nowitzki wasn't 29, 30 years old when he beat LeBron. Hold up. Everybody that beat LeBron was already old and should have been on the decline, right? Hold up.
Okay.
My team Dallas Mavericks, obviously, you know.
Has there ever been a time when Michael Jordan showed up in an NBA Finals and you literally looked at him and said, yo, he ain't show up?
He didn't even play nobody.
Come on.
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna do it like this here.
Sure.
Tell me the guy that he faced that was
Why is it that he's saying LeBron had... Why do people say LeBron had nobody? What are you talking about?
For the equivalent of Kevin Durant in an NBA Finals.
Michael Jordan. Well, I
Or
wouldn't say
Steph Curry.
I wouldn't say the equivalent of Kevin Durant, but let's go down the list. He beat Magic for his first title.
Magic was 73.
Now you heard it. Magic was 73. Lies. You know how old Magic Johnson was when he lost to Michael Jordan in the finals? 31. He was 31 years old. Magic Johnson was 31 years old. He was actually in his prime. Steph Curry's 35. When Steph Curry was in his prime, he was damn near 30. Do you see how they moved the goalposts for LeBron and not for Jordan? LeBron got whooped by old heads on their way out. The Spurs had a dynasty team. But LeBron, they according to what they say about you, those guys are old. So if Jordan beat somebody who was 75 years old, who's 31, and you lost to three guys who are older than dirt, according to what Shannon just said, that means that means Tim Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili are prehistoric. They were here before the Ice Age. You see how this argument falls apart, but let's keep on going, because this kid right here needs to be schooled.
In his prime.
Tim Duncan was in his prime at 35 years old? You see, this is the problem with people. This is the problem. That they're moving the goalposts. Tim Duncan was not in his prime when he beat LeBron. He happened to be still a good player at that old age, like how LeBron is still a good player at his old age. I ain't never said he wasn't a good player. But you can't sit here and say Duncan was in his prime at 35 years old. Come on, man. Come on, man. See, this is what we gotta stop. We gotta stop letting these little young fake Thundercat reporting ass nigga putting on some glasses. He think that he was in his prime. He was in his prime. He was an old man. But Jordan beat a prime Magic Johnson, 31 years old. What are you gonna say? Jason Kidd, Dirk Nowitzki they were in their prime. They were in their prime? Okay, let's keep going.
And you're going to take that away from LeBron James? You're going to diminish him for that loss? You're going to diminish him for the loss against the Warriors in 2015? You're going to diminish him for losing to 2 straight years, 2017 and 2018, with one of the greatest dynasties, probably debatably the best dynasty in the history of basketball? You're going to diminish him for that? KD, Steph, Clay, Draymond, Iguodala? Really?
Now, let's be clear. See, because what a lot of people don't understand is this. The best dynasty. Well, they did it right. The Golden State did it right. They drafted all those players. They drafted Draymond. They drafted Steph. They drafted Clay. That whole team was drafted. Kevin Durant went to a team that was already built. And if I'm not mistaken, hold up. Let's do some work. Let's do some work. Hold on, let's do some work here. I'm not gonna do it on the screen. Hold up. Hold up. Look, young man, pay attention. 2012 was LeBron's first championship. 2017 was KD's first championship. So that means that LeBron was already carrying on with the activity of creating a super team. That's LeBron's fault. Hear me, if I was Kevin Durant, I would have did the same thing. You wanna know why? Cause y'all guys, you wanna go team up with Wade, you wanna go team up with Bosh, you wanna go sit there and recruit all the best shooters around you. Well, I'm the best shooter, so I'm gonna go to the best team and we're gonna mop the floor with you. LeBron, that's on you. You did that. Had you and Wade, which y'all already admitted, oh, me and LeBron called each other like, Kobe just got 5 rings. What are we gonna do about this? So y'all guys teamed up to make sure that there was no more rings to be had. That you did that, LeBron. You did that. You created monsters. You did this. That's your fault. You can't. I'm gonna further prove my point. Hold up. Damn, my phone about to die. I'm gonna let this get. I'm gonna let this delusional kid talk.
It's sickening.
How did you expect them to win? How did you expect them to win? How do you expect anybody to win when you team up with Wade and Bosh? Then you want to go get the best shooters. You want to go get Mike. You want to get Shane Battier. You want to go and get Shumpert. You want to go and get the best defenders in the whole. What do you expect? Teams are gonna figure it out and turn it around on you. Young man, you should really go. I know you got uncles. Maybe one of your uncles could school you or something, because you right here trying to build a career off of lies. This is insane.
It's sickening.
It is
There's only
sickening.
2 NBA finals that he's literally lost and deserved to lose, which was the one against Dallas and was the one in 2014 against the Spurs. And
Hold up. Let's do it. Hold on. He said that he deserved to lose. Hold up. Let's do it. Let's see something. Let's pay attention, y'all. Let's pay attention. Is it Dallas too? Do they have Dallas roster here? No, they don't. All right, so let's go here. So, hold up. Is this the year that they played? I think it was it 20? They did lose this year. All right, he had Anthony. He had Mike Bibby, Bosh, Chalmers, Dampier, which was definitely no scrub. Eddie House, Howard. I don't think Howard really played. Hold up. Did he go and pick up Big Z again? Young man, in case you didn't know who Big Z was a problem. Listen, go speak to one of your uncles. I'm telling you, LeBron. Hold up. James Jones, he was the shooter. He was another shooter. So that's 12 shooters to Jordan 6. Hold up. Let's see. Jamal was a Mike Miller. Hold up. Pittman, Wade. Hold up. Let's go like this. How can I check? There we go. Yes, there we go. Here we go. Oh, this is convenient. I'm missing my team. Hold on. Where's my Mavericks? Where my Mavericks? Alright. What in the flying? Oh, no. Okay. That's why. Switch. Alright, let's go. JJ Barea was definitely a shooter. We had, I can't even say this man's name. We had Corey. He didn't really play. Caron Butler definitely played. Definitely a mid-range shooter, I guess. Tyson Chandler was a Listen, y'all, remember I told you guys yesterday when we had the conversation? Remember I said the reason why the Dallas Mavericks won the championship was why? Because they had 18 fouls to give every single night. They had they had 18 fouls. 1, 2, and him. This guy was trash, but he was a big man. He was able to go out there and put a body and guard the rim. We did have rim protectors, but you're still the Miami Heat right now. Hear me out. So we had this guy was a better center than Tyson, but he wasn't the best. Now, we had Jones. Okay, he wasn't really a big part of it. We had Jason Kidd, 37 years old. We had a Sean Marion. I'm sorry. Jason Kidd was 38. He was 38 years old. 38 years old. What do you want us to do? Dirk Nowitzki at 32. Okay. Deshaun Stevenson, I don't really want to say he was the best at that time. He did his job. He played defense. I will say that. He played scoring. He was hit or miss. Y'all know I'm a Dallas Maverick fan, so I know this. I know I've been rocking with Dirk Nowitzki since he got there. Now, Peja Stojakovic was definitely on the decline. See, here's my argument. He wasn't in his prime. Shooters shoot. Ray Allen was a shooter. Same way Peja Stojakovic was a shooter. Jason Terry. And y'all know Peja couldn't play defense to save his life. But it is what it is. And Jason Terry. Come on. Are you really comparing this to a team with LeBron James? Really? With Bosh? Really? Shane Battier? Really? Stop, bro. Stop, young man. You gotta. This young man needs help, man. He needs real serious help. He's looking up. He's asking God for help because he's in the wrong fight.
The other two in 2017, 2018, they had no shot at winning that. Kyrie Irving left in 2018. Okay, the best player he had was J.R. Smith, and J.R. Smith was so out of his mind, he didn't even know what time was on the clock. I mean, come on now.
So now you mad? Cause young man, hear me out. I'm telling you why Kyrie left. Kyrie left because LeBron shouldn't have got that Finals MVP when Kyrie was the one throughout the whole. I don't care if he got injured throughout the whole year. Y'all got that chip because of Kyrie. If Kyrie wasn't there, LeBron would have lost. And then you would have sat here and been singing a whole different song. And yes, being 4 and 6 in the finals is definitely, it plays a part, whether you like it or not. And young man, did you know? You want to speak about the GOAT, young man? Hear me out. You could say longevity, whatever you want. LeBron James leads the national basketball history of the most turnovers. That alone disqualifies you from being a GOAT. That disqualifies you. You cannot be the GOAT if you have the most turnovers. LeBron has the listen listen, because this young man doesn't really understand. LeBron has the most missed shots. How can you be the GOAT? How can you be the GOAT? When the game is on the line, LeBron has fell asleep behind the wheel. What is that? I think isn't he what is he like 11-31? When the game is on the last minute of the game, who disappears? LeBron. Jordan is 11. What was it? 11 out of 19. 11 out of 19. That was Jordan. LeBron is 11 out of 31. How can you be the GOAT if when your team needs you the most, you don't rise to the occasion? That means he had 31 opportunities. He had more opportunities, and he still couldn't fulfill his duty. Okay, let's continue though. Let's continue.
Really? Come on.
Mind you, leads the whole history in turnovers. But let's keep going.
LeBron James is 95% of Jordan's 100% flame. Okay? You're looking at it that way. Jordan had the greatest peak of all time. Him at his best was the greatest we've ever seen. 100%.
Hold up. I ain't letting that slide.
I mean, come on now.
I ain't letting
Really?
that slide.
Come on. LeBron James is 95% of Jordan's 100% flame. Okay? You're looking at it that way. Jordan had the greatest peak of all time. Him at his
Hold up. Jordan had the greatest peak of all time.
best was the greatest we've ever seen. 100%. LeBron's 95% of that 100% flame. But that flame that burns 95% is lasting so much longer.
He's just losing more. Yo, how dumb? Bruh. This is, yes, but LeBron's losing streak has just been so much longer. It's just been so much more epic. It's the way LeBron loses is just so epic. It's carrying throughout his whole career. Who is this guy? Bruh, you can't say Michael Jordan has the greatest peak ever. Yes, you can't agree to that. LeBron's been in the league since 18 years old, and you only got 4 championships? Michael Jordan been in the league for 13 and a half years and got 6. How? How are you comparing the two? How are you comparing these two? How do you not understand this, young man? How do you not understand this? It's just so much, it's stretched out throughout 30 years. LeBron been playing for 30 years. See, what you don't understand, young man, is I did a video on this. Maybe you should go back and check it out. There's a reason why LeBron James is still playing, because Adam Silver doesn't know how to develop any of his other stars. The same way how the commissioner before him, David had stars upon stars upon stars upon stars upon. You have Allen Iverson because of him. Michael Jordan, Kobe, Dominique, Magic, all of those guys that Shaquille O'Neal, all those guys that you know, that was David. David knew what he was doing. Adam has no clue what he was doing. That's why he keeps on holding on to LeBron and Steph Curry, the 2 oldest guys damn near in the league. Other day, LeBron James, LeBron is the GOAT. LeBron had a post fade and airballed. Why nobody spoke about that? Funny thing is this, I always say it, when LeBron has a bad performance, well, he's 40. We gotta give him credit. He's still good. And then if LeBron has a good game, look what he does at 45 years old. Look at this. He's incredible. He's the GOAT. This is the reason why he passed Jordan. There's only one person that ever packed one suit and told his teammates, yo, I got one suit. We going over there to play one game. Y'all better give it all you got. I ain't playing the game 7. We getting on this playing one time. I'm letting y'all fellas know this right now. Only one person did that. Ready? Young man, in case you didn't know, Everybody, Shaquille O'Neal, what is it? Gilbert Arenas, Horace Grant, what is it? All of the players are like, nobody's ever feared LeBron James. Nobody ever said, oh, we're playing against LeBron. But people were like, shh, damn, we got Kobe tonight. I don't know about this one. Damn, we got MJ. They called, listen, young man, in case you didn't know, they called MJ Black Jesus. They called him that. MJ didn't have to self-proclaim himself to be the king. LeBron gave himself that name, the king. The fans didn't give him that. Your airness. Jordan didn't come and say, I'm gonna call myself your airness. He never did that. The fans gave him his name. Air Jordan. They gave it to him. You got to do your homework, young man. If you're going to step into this realm, you got to get ready to get smacked down with the real facts. You got to get ready for it. You can't come out here just talking.
So much longer.
So much longer.
And
so
I
what?
know if you were just abandoned.
Hear me. So much longer. Okay, so Tim Duncan was playing well up there till he was up in age. He whipped their boy out. So much longer of a career.
In the woods, in the forest, and you needed a fire to keep you warm in the cold. I know you would rather it burn for 95%, but for 20 years, if you needed it to, rather than 100% of a flame for only 10 years. I guarantee you that.
What the Yo, somebody tuck this kid into bed, B. This kid has to be the dumbest kid I've... If you were in the forest and you need a flame at 95% for 25 years, or 100% at 10 years, I know that you would want 25%, 95% for 25 years. I know. This is the problem. People try to sound smart and they end up sounding really stupid. Really stupid. 25 years, a flame. I'd rather have a player that's 6-0 than 4-6. I'd rather have a player that, hold on. LeBron James, remember you saying he got 95 flames sustaining, he's still the GOAT, right? Okay, listen, 40,000 points this year, right? Okay, hear me out. LeBron, Anthony Davis, you have Achimura, you got the other white boy Austin shooting, you have Russell, you have a whole Lakers roster, and they haven't beat the Sacramento Kings all year? Huh? I know what you're gonna say. It's because LeBron is reserving himself for the playoffs. They're still in the play-in, but they're reserving themselves. Playoffs. Okay. You go ahead and believe that, young man, if you want to. Like, bruh. Somebody gotta come save this man.
There's so many things I could say about this GOAT debate.
Please.
Longevity of LeBron James.
Longevity?
Right? How he's playing so great for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I could bring up his final opponents, which I just did. I could bring up the fact that Michael Jordan didn't play up against that many great finals opponents. He played against, I guess, the best opponents he ever faced was the Jazz twice. And even then, neither one of them won a ring.
Hold up. The Jazz? The hell with the Jazz. Let's talk about who Jordan had to get past. The Pacers. The Knicks. Bro, the whole Eastern Conference was a problem. Ready? I know what it is, y'all. He doesn't know who Charles Barkley is. All right. He doesn't know who Charles Barkley is. He doesn't know who Kevin Johnson is. He doesn't know who Dan Marley was. He doesn't know. We gotta give him a break. Give him a break, y'all. He doesn't know. I told you, maybe his father wasn't there to tell him, son, you're looking crazy right now. You're looking crazy right now. He beat Magic Johnson in his prime. He beat Magic Johnson at the age of 31. Clearly, this guy doesn't know. Clyde Drexler was no slouch. Clyde Drexler was said to be the next Michael Jordan. You ready? I ain't never heard nobody say, this guy's the next LeBron James. You've heard many people, oh, this guy's gonna be the next Michael Jordan. Kobe, Clyde Drexler, Grant Hill. People that everybody said, this is the next Michael Jordan. Okay. Let's let him finish this conversation, man.
He faced Gary Payton and Shawn Kemp. He faced an old and beaten up Magic Johnson.
You see? You see? You see? Sad. You ready? How old was Magic Johnson? Hold up, one more. Look, Magic Johnson, born August 14, 1959. Ready? This is giving you his birthday of the year. He turned 32 years old in 91. In August, that means he was 31 years old when Michael Jordan beat him. This kid better learn how to do recon and do some searches before he starts talking, because he's just talking right now. And more of this stuff came up about Mike Tyson. I'm not looking for Mike Tyson stuff. I want you to understand, he was 31 years old, y'all. He was 31 years old. He beat Magic at the age of 31. He's old. Listen, hear what he said. See, you know what it is? He bought into the hype. You know, there's a saying, right? In life, there's a saying. Just because you say something over and over and over again, some people tend to believe it and some don't. He fell for the Kool-Aid. Listen to what he says.
He faced Gary Payton and Sean Kemp.
There were no slouches.
He faced an old and beaten up Magic Johnson.
An old and beaten up Magic Johnson. Damn, this kid doesn't look gonna learn. Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki was 32 years old. Come on, clear up, clear up. Dirk Nowitzki was 32 years old. So that means an old beat up Dirk Nowitzki. Old beat up Dirk Nowitzki beat a young LeBron James. Yeah, this kid's argument is falling apart.
He faced Charles Barkley, and he led the Suns. I mean, who did he face that was so great in the finals?
Who is this? Who did he face that was so great in the finals?
And I will say this because I'm fair. Michael Jordan.
Cause he's fair. Oh, this kid is a clown.
Jordan had harder opponents in the playoffs to reach the finals, as opposed to LeBron having harder opponents in the finals. Because
listen, there's a young man, hear me out. Now I'm being serious. There's a reason why they used to, when LeBron played, it was called the Western Conference Finals, because the whole Eastern Conference, all the teams was trash. All the teams was trash. LeBron's path to the finals every single year was the easiest route every single year. That's why LeBron never wanted to go to the West. And when LeBron went to the West, you see how much trouble he's having, right? Because the West always had the tough teams. Now, Jordan just happened to be playing in a tough time. Jordan played in a tough time where the East was tough. And even then, the West was tougher. This kid doesn't know what he's talking about, man.
LeBron James.
This kid needs to go play Fortnite and go. I don't know. He wasting his time.
To be honest with you, had a cakewalk to get to the finals. Majority of the time.
Oh.
Few of those runs.
Oh, so he's admitting something now. Okay, let's see.
They deserve to win. But a lot of them, there was a cakewalk. I'll admit to that. But in the finals, LeBron James had the toughest opponents in NBA history. When you look at advanced metrics, and we all know what that says.
This dude said advanced metrics. This is the man that said. This is the man that said old and beat up Magic Johnson at the age of 31, but LeBron lost to a 38 years old Jason Kidd and a Dirk Nowitzki, bro. I'm done. I'm done with this kid. Listen, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. True Hall of Fame builds. I don't know what's wrong with this kid. It is what it is, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. True Hall of Fame builds. I'm your host, Michael May. Thank you for being here. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on notification. I got a headache because of this kid. Alright, man. Listen, man. Until next time. We out.